Woo! We're back! Part 3. In this part we're going along with the chassis. It's already laying around here. We're going along with the body. We do some sanding, lots of sanding. I will not make a whole video of sanding the body because it's very boring and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so the chassis was very bad. We did some modifications to it, some new metal into it. So I hope you enjoy it and sit back. It's a bit of noisy here and I hope you guys can hear me because I've got the heater on for preheating the body. It's the primer filler, so it's a primer and a filler all in one. So if you got the right mixing radio, you can use it for all purposes. I filled it up, so let's primer this body.
Can I have your attention, please?
I'm still standing. I'm still standing. En dan schuiven we heel bij de deel.
So I got this perfect idea. There's a hole in this one too. But when I put them together, they're not aligned with each other. But it used to be here. So this pen over here is not aligned. So what I have to do is take some material off on both sides. And we just weld it together. It's very thin. So we're going to strengthen it up a little bit. So let's weld this thing up also. Let's get this one off. So I've talked about this member, the shock tower. So first thing we're going to do is chop it off on both sides. And then we're going to replace this piece is over here. So it's bad at lots of points. So yeah, we got some work to do. For this, this shock tower, we got some nice 90 degrees bends. And I think I'm going to chop it in half. and so we can create this piece. I hope you can see it because it's got a little bend in it. Some parts you can buy from this one. You can buy the whole rear end over here. You can also order complete chassis. Yeah, we don't want to do that because we want to make the budget low. So I'm going to do it my own.
Good job, mate. You have earned a sausage.
Sausage! Sausage! So as you can see over here, we cut those degrees bands in half. So we can rotate them and we can mount it this way. So we put all the brackets on that were on the old bar. So we welded on to the new one. So we also put the shock mounts back. And there were many of those pieces that were bad and we all replaced them. I didn't have it all on camera because it won't take too long. And one of the last things we need to do is putting the rear bar in, and it's all fitting nicely, so we can start to weld this thing up. And my little nephew is very curious about welding and all that kind of stuff, so I said to him, did you ever weld? He said, no, I want to try it. So he was trying to weld and weld and weld, and it's about 1 hour and it's just starting to look good. So I let him go with the rear bar and he just welded the rest of the rear bar, and it's looking very good. So yeah, it's good to see those kids working with those hands, so that's very nice to see. So we got one off the list, and that is the rear bar, and we going along with the towers, and those spring towers are a weak point of the Nissan Patrol. So if you do some heavy jumping and that kind of stuff, you want to strengthen this one up. And after the rear ones were done, we had to take the front ones. Easy as that. We just cut a piece out and we're going to replace it with a thicker piece of steel. The reason why they are bad, I've got an explanation in part 2 of the video. there's a sort of hole in those plates and the dirt cannot get out because there's a plate on top. So we got the chassis done and the axles ready to fit into the chassis, but I've got another thing, and it's a new camera because my old one was very bad. So I got myself a Sony RX, and it's a bit more professional than the old one. So this is the new one, and we're going from this to this. And the camera itself was much expensive than the old one, so yeah, I hope you guys like it. And let's go back to work. So, and we're ready. We're ready to fit the axles to the chassis. And before we're going to do that is taking those trail arms and getting the bushes in. Those are poly bushes, and not everyone likes them because they are very hard and they used to wear out inside the arms. But we're going to take some copper paste and we take it along of the outer side and the inner side so they don't wear out in the arms. Okay?
I can't do nothing with you. I can't do nothing with you. I can't do nothing with you.
So the springs are mounted, and we also did the trail arms and everything like that. So that's done. And here you can see those nice retainers, and that's just for falling the springs out. There's just a common problem on the petrels when you when you raise it up with bigger springs and stuff like that. So the next thing are the shocks. Old man Emu, let's see what's inside. That's some nice stuff. We got the external reservoirs. The nice thing about the shocks is that you can adjust the settings on them, and you can mount the external reservoirs to the location that it's in the instruction. So we're going along further with that. But first, let's see what's in the other box. And here you got the ones for the back. They look the same, but there's on the front you got the two pins on the bottom and on the top. And for the rear ones you got for the bottom and the top this ones. So as you may have seen, we've come a long way with the chassis. It's almost done. We got the shocks on, we got the axles are on, brake lines, everything like that. So we just wait for the wheels to put on, and I'm very curious to see how it looks. Let's have a quick look around and see what we've done so far. So I really want to thank you guys for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you on the next one. Bye.